Holy cow, folks, this game section is way bigger than I thought. All right, folks, I'm here today at the Grid Electronics and Video Game Store. Ooh, dang, this one down here definitely has potential. This is the only video game store I've ever seen that's actually owned by Goodwill. $8.99, I'm pretty sure this is complete. And I'm heading in today to see if their prices, because they're owned by a thrift store, are actually below market, and see if there's anything that's enough below market that I can flip it on eBay or Amazon. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick both of these up. Actually, you can see here that I last sold this for 15 bucks, which after fees wouldn't really net me anything, so I'm gonna pass on those. And folks, look at this. I realized that not only is this whole wall games, but there's an entire shelf back here that's all games as well. Holy cow. Definitely gonna have to take my time going through all these. Oh my gosh, they even have a GameCube section. Oh, I'm gonna resist though. I'm gonna hold off on that one for now. Ooh, this one's interesting. Zelda Twilight Princess for 13. If I remember right, that's about what it goes for. Yeah, it looks like 15 plus shipping for a complete copy. Not a bad price, but still not the kind of margin I could flip. This is something that I really like to flip. You guys know DS lights, handhelds, really any kind. Looks like these are all priced at 65 bucks, and none of them have surprise games in the back, so we're gonna go ahead and pass on those. That's around what I can get after fees on Amazon. I'm kind of making my way around the store, just seeing what I can see, and then once I have a good idea for what all is here, we'll start diving in to specific sections. For example, this I can see is the accessories section right now. We got a whole bunch of Wii stuff down here. We've got a bunch of memory cards. Honestly, not bad prices on these from what I'm seeing at first glance. Remotes and other kinds of peripherals down here. Pretty close to market pricing, it seems, on these. For example, the last transfer pack on eBay sold for $14.95 with free shipping, and this one is $14.99. This is very interesting. Looks like they've got some generic third-party, like brand new accessories down here as well, cords and stuff like that, which is very uncommon to see, at least at a regular Goodwill. So it's clear that this store is sort of like somewhere between a Goodwill and a video game store. Back on the used side over here, they've got a whole bunch of speakers, really of all shapes and sizes over here that are all used. But then again, we've got some third-party Hori and Armor 3 controllers as well. Folks, take a look at all these games. Now, if you're a reseller, can you imagine how long it would take to list all these games on multiple different platforms? Well, thanks to this video sponsor, Vendoo, it doesn't have to. Vendoo is a cross-listing software that integrates with all the top-selling platforms like Facebook, Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and so many more. You can take your listed items from one platform and list them on multiple others in seconds. Their user interface is one of the best I've seen, and it's super easy to get started. One of their best features is their delisting and relisting tool, which allows you to give your items an algorithmic boost by delisting them and then relisting them so that they appear at the top of the search results on whatever platform you're listing on. Vendoo also makes analyzing your sales super easy with their integrated analytics page. With it, you can view your earnings and sales summaries across multiple platforms with one user-friendly dashboard. Vendoo is your one-stop shop for multi-platform selling. You can try it out completely free or get your first month 25% off by using the link in my description. Thanks a bunch to Vendoo for sponsoring this video. Ooh, dang though. Okay, this is a little rough, folks. 20 bucks for a regular Wii remote. Normally these go with a nunchuck on eBay for closer to like 15. But here, as you can see, you'd have to pay a total of 27 for both. Ooh, I got a little excited at first here when I saw these, because I thought that these would be $10 as well, but it turns out the motion controllers are 25. I normally get around 20 for these after fees on Amazon. And this is where we're starting to get into some of the more generic electronics over here. Got tons of computer monitors, which granted would be definitely useful if you're trying to get like a whole setup in one place. Ooh, I actually need one of these for my secondary monitor at home. Not bad. But folks, back to the task at hand. They've clearly got no shortage of Wii consoles over here. Look at that. 55 a piece is honestly a little bit high. The last one that I saw sold on eBay for $48, so, but you know, not a bad price for a complete console. I'm actually kind of interested in this one. These Wii Minis tend to go for a little bit more. I'm curious if they priced it up. Yep, 70 bucks. Looks like they did catch that shoot. So we haven't been able to find any profit yet, but just you wait. I'm determined to find something. Ooh, and this may be our shot right here, folks. You guys know I like to buy Imaginators figures. This one is a starter set, so that's not very valuable. This guy I think is only worth like maybe 12 or so, and he's priced at, yeah, 11. We'll pass on that, but the ones with the diamond, ooh, this one's interesting. I think this one goes for like maybe 40 after fees on Amazon. Let's see. Ooh, would you look at that, folks? This figure right here, I think it's called Master Tide Pool, is our first profit. Okay, it's only 28 bucks after fees, but still pretty good. Ooh, and I spy another one right down here. I wonder which one that is. Wouldn't it be insane if it was like some $100 figure? Ah, shoot, yeah, this guy, Dr. Crankcase, I think he's only worth like 15. And exactly 15. Ooh, up next, folks, the PSP section. This is one that historically has done quite well for me on Amazon. Not seeing a lot of high dollar titles right off the bat here. A lot of like some of the most common ones. This one I'm actually interested to look up. Shoot, looks like it is slightly underpriced at 10 bucks. The lowest copy is 15, but I'd only get 9 after fees, which would not be that profitable. I honestly kind of have to hand it to this thrift/video game store. Their prices so far have been just honestly very close to the going market rates, so good for them. Ooh, this one right here is interesting. This is one of those rare sports games that actually is worth something. Looks like they do have it priced up a little bit. Let's see if it has a manual. Shoot, looks like no manual in there. If it did have the manual though, I could get at least 24 for it after fees. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put that back. Here's another one that I do have some optimism for. Oh, 20 bucks though, I'm not sure about that. This is a good one to look out for normally. Let's see, moment of truth on the Amazon seller app. Okay, actually it's saying 31 after fees, so 20 bucks. 10 bucks profit on 20. Why not? This one right here is actually very interesting in the PS4 section, the Inpatient, because it actually is sealed. You can see here it's stickered as used. I don't know if you guys can read that. And you can see it's still got the Walmart sticker of $20 on it. Sometimes when these things go out of production, they actually can go up in price. So let's check and see what it's at right now. New condition. Okay, looks like just 12 bucks after fees. So we'd see a tiny profit, but not really enough for me today. I've seriously been eyeing this GameCube section the whole time, but I'm resisting the temptation. I want to do that last because I'm optimistic we'll find something. Ooh, check that out. Do you guys see what I see? Yep, it is a few sealed games. Unfortunately, they are fitness games, which don't tend to do very well for me because, let's face it, how many people are out there looking for Active 2 on the Wii right now? Yeah, this one goes for 12 bucks before fees on Amazon, it looks like, and it's priced at 13. This one though, Zumba, also sealed, priced as used. Nope, 8 bucks after fees. Bye-bye. Ooh, what is that? So folks, this looks to be a DVD movie bundle of Scooby-Doo First Frights. You can see from the copies right here, this is what it normally looks like. And this is a variant that I pretty much never come across. Oh my gosh, folks, I just looked it up. The lowest copy of this on Amazon right now is $90. Granted, it hasn't sold in a long time, so that may be misleading. But I also can't find any sold listings of this version on eBay at all. So at 12 bucks, I think I'm just gonna take a risk and see if anyone knows more about it. Folks, I've been playing I Spy with sealed Wii games over here, and look, I found a couple of them. Samba de Amigo, ooh, look, also priced at used at 5. That could be a good one. And then also, where was it? Ooh, Just Dance 2016. I've done well with sealed Jeez, someone just lost their life over there. I've done well with sealed Just Dance games in the past, so we'll see if this one's hot. What did I tell you, folks? What did I tell you on this Just Dance? $32 after fees, and they're only asking 11. Okay, the Samba isn't quite as good. We're gonna go ahead and put him back. Ooh, folks, Wii Play Motion is actually one that's sometimes underpriced. People think that it's regular. Oh my... Folks, I cannot believe this. I didn't even realize that this game is sealed too. This is insane. I can't believe the number of sealed games we are finding in this one store. I was just saying this game is often underpriced and mistaken for Wii Play, which is worth almost nothing. But in sealed condition, I'm very optimistic about this one. I'm almost sure we're gonna make money. New condition. Oh my gosh. People, my mind is blown. This is insane. $69 after fees on the lowest copy. This is fantastic, dude. I knew when I saw that beautiful seal that we were in for a treat with this one. This, honestly, this is the find of the day so far. Dude, I'm telling you, I cannot escape these sealed fitness games, man. They're everywhere. They're like herpes.
It's true, but he shouldn't say it.
Oh, this is interesting, though. Another sealed one, Create. I have no idea the value on that. Okay, $5 into looks like 23 after fees. This Wii section, man, we're at like well over $100 in profit on sealed Wii stuff alone right now. I need to apologize. I need to apologize to all of you guys right now because this video is officially getting repetitive. Look at what I just found. Virtua Tennis 4. Granted, it is a sports game, but it is sealed. $6. I have no idea what this game goes for normally, but let's see. Okay, so this one, 14 after fees, not a bad price. Honestly though, it's kind of, the seal's a little broken down here, so I'll probably pass on that. Folks, guess what? This copy of Mater, also sealed. It's like, it's not even surprising at this point. And $44 before fees. For some reason, the fees aren't loading on this one, but that's gonna be between like 30 and 35 after fees.
He did what in his cup?
Insane. Well, folks, 5 Wii games later, we're finally done in the Wii section. I was thinking about it. It honestly kind of makes sense. I don't think that the average Goodwill shopper is really going to care at all about finding sealed stuff here. The retro selection over here is unsurprisingly uninteresting. We've got some pretty common sports titles on N64, on Genesis, on SNES, NES, but then coming down to the DS section over here, oh, look at that, folks. Instant, boom, $6 for Frozen. We'll have to look that one up. Let's see if there's anything else of interest down here. And ooh, New York Times, that's kind of interesting. Oh, folks, this is the GameCube section. We're holding off on that, though. Delayed gratification. $6 into 36, people. And folks, I think it's been a little bit too long since we've had a good old editor riff voiceover, so why don't we have him jump in and narrate this PS1 section?
Sorry Penix resale, but I am editing this at church with headphones on. Sorry Lord, please forgive me, but here is Mr. Money Nerd looking at PlayStation games, but we don't care. We already saw the PlayStation project. Okay, the church just asked me for tithe money, but I don't have tithe money because I need a raise. Please help.
Thanks for that lovely voiceover, man. We'll have to talk about getting you that raise as soon as I watch that footage. Decided to pass on everything here in the PlayStation 1 section. However, one thing did catch my eye here in the PS3 section. Look at this, another sealed Just Dance game, $5. Oh man, that's almost certainly gonna be a buy. It's like a superpower, folks, $12 after fees, let's go. $3 for sealed NHL 10. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, there's one I know I've flipped before. Matrix Path of Neo. Let's see. Oh shoot, yeah, 16 is about what I can get for it after fees. Apparently the superpower is only for sealed stuff. Ooh, Barnyard though, 15, nice. I get 30 for this. Pretty consistently on Amazon, so that's great. Also gonna be picking up Bratz Rock Angel. Should be able to make at least 7 on that. And even though the prices are a little bit hit or miss of being slightly over or slightly under market, honestly, you have to admit they have a really solid selection here. Don't know if you would count this as a thrift store, but it's definitely better than any thrift store I've seen. And folks, last but not least, the GameCube section. All right, I'm really excited to see how many of these actually like have their manuals and stuff like this. Honestly, not a bad price. Can we take a peek? It does have the manual as well. Looks like I'm only looking at $20 after fees for this one, so we'll pass. Ooh, however, the Bratz are coming through for me today. $16 for this. I know from selling this in the past that I can get at least 25 after fees for this when it's complete. And this one is the classic shake to hear the manual when there's a sticker over it. You just can't go wrong. Oh, this is interesting. Check this out. We've got a Star Wars Jedi Outcast. It looked like an original GameCube label here, but it's on the top rather than the bottom, and I took it out and noticed, look at that. This is actually the PAL version. That is not something you see too often. And folks, unfortunately, it does look like Bratz is going to be the only GameCube game we're coming away with today, but if you guys can see at the end of the aisle right up there, there's actually a glass case full of high-dollar games. That's the last thing we'll check out before we head out. All right, so we have some really solid PS3 titles over here. Ooh, dang. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Ratchet & Clank, Family Guy, buy a couple of Dragon Balls. I'll definitely look up a couple of the prices on those. Def Jam is a good one. From what I'm seeing, it mostly looks priced pretty close to the market. You can see College Hoops 2K8 right there for 80. Yeah, same thing with the 360 games there. Not seeing a ton of wiggle room. Here are a few Skylanders that I definitely would not have picked up. Apparently those are good ones to look for, have some value. That white little crystal there, that's good to know. And some solid PlayStation 1 games on the bottom here as well. That Guitar Hero one may actually have some potential. I may try to look that one up on the end there, the double pack. Other than that, yeah, not seeing a ton there. That's kind of a cool DSi inbox. Ooh, wow, solid GameCube selection down here. That is actually pretty impressive. So the employee just told me that this is apparently the only grid video game Goodwill store in the entire country, so it makes sense they had such a great selection. I spent $230 in there, and after everything, I should be able to make over $300 in profit. If you want to see an even more successful video game hunting day, check out this video down here, and I will catch you guys on the flip.